Hello my friends, I'm Dr. Ray and I want to thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. I want to share a letter that I wrote to my mother in honor of Mother's Day. Dear Mama, Happy Mother's Day. On this Mother's Day, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you. I want you to feel good by the end of this letter that all the sacrifice that you have made, your labor, your love, and yes, the discipline and punishments too, that all of this did not go in vain. I want you to know that I think you did a good job with me and my brothers. Thank you, and I love you. I am now a parent and a grandparent myself, and that has made me wiser about life. I am more appreciative of you now. I now understand what you were trying to teach me and my brothers when we were growing up. You tried to teach us about money, that it needed to be earned and carefully spent and saved. You tried to teach us contentment, Mama, and especially me, not to want to be like the neighbor's kids. When they had new electronics, I wanted one too. When they were able to dress up in the latest fashion. When they were able to go to social events, sometimes risque events. But you told us that we would not be allowed to go. And you insisted again and again that we had to be content with what we had and we had to follow your rules. I did not like it then and I could not understand it then. But now I'm trying to pass the same lessons on to my children. Mama, you put up with me when I was a teenager. I was very argumentative. I had an answer for everything. And you were just trying to shut me up so that I did not continue to make a fool of myself. But now I understand. And I smile as I see the same thing in the next generation. In terms of discipline, Mama, you often left the hard stuff with Papa. Mostly you used words to rebuke me. Although from time to time, you would also throw whatever was in your hand at me at the moment out of exasperation and anger. And you were not beyond punishing me with the cane on my butt or on my hand. Once when you could not handle my adolescent indiscipline and neglectfulness of my chores, you waited until Papa came home and then you told him. It was the end of a long, hard day of work for Papa, and as he punished me, he lost control. Mama, it was you, the complainant. You came and stood between me and Papa, my judge, your husband, and you said to him, no, that's enough. I remember it very well. I am thankful that I had parents who cared enough to want to discipline me. In terms of education, Mama, we made sure that we did our homework and attended extra school lessons. My success in school came partly from the value that you placed on our education. I liked the recognition that you gave whenever I came home with excellent grades on my report card. And it made me want to please you more by doing well at school. Mama, you were not perfect, but for me, you were a perfect mother. You worked hard to try to help Papa to provide for the family. You defended his honor every time, and we never heard you say anything dishonoring to Papa. To us, as far as you were concerned, Papa was a man of honor, dignity, and worthy of respect. You cooked, you cleaned, and you ran the home for him whilst he was earning a living for the family. You raised other people's children, and you were very generous to neighbors with gifts, especially at Christmas time. Mama, I am also very much like you. The other day I was looking into the mirror and I was surprised, startled, to see that I have your exact eyes. Somehow that had failed to register in my mind. And my wife, when I told my wife, she smiled and said, how could you not have seen it? You were somewhat also politically informed, able to dissociate yourself from the extremes, but engaged all the same. And that's me. You were always a dreamer, Mama. I found that I am too. Even in your old age, you were still pursuing your dreams. For me, even now, life seems as if I am just starting out. You are very trusting of people. I find myself being very trustful of people too. You see, Mama, I have so much to be thankful to you for. I got my personality, my character, my looks, my dreams, and my discipline and training all from you. Thank you. On this Mother's Day, I wish you were here so I can make you feel really good and really happy that you raised me as your son. It has been over 10 years now since you passed away. And every time I see pictures of you or think about you, I wish I had more time to say how much I love you and how much I appreciate you for being my mother. Now I just pledge to look out for other mothers like you. I have written this letter in your honor. I will recognize other mothers for their sacrifices and love. I will seek to encourage them and make them feel good about themselves, to let them know that despite the setbacks, they are doing just fine. And all will be well. Mama, I look forward to see you again. I know this will happen because I had the privilege of leading you to Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. And I saw the change in you. So I know even now you are with Him in heaven. Until then, I am writing this letter in your honor to all the mothers out there. And I'm saying to all the mothers out there, Happy Mother's Day. Your labor of love, the sacrifice that you're making for your children are worth more than you'll ever know. And you are the image of God to them. Your children appreciate and love you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. If you are not a mother and you're watching this, I hope that you'll pass this sentiment on to your mother. And if your mother is not available to you, then look out for the other mothers around you and in your life. Thank you for watching. Till next time, I pray God's presence, God's protection, God's provision, and His mercy will be with you and your family. Stay faithful so that you will continue to enjoy the Lord's blessings in your life. Please feel free to like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel.